Your brain is currently being held hostage by a chemical that was supposed to save your life. It feels like a simple choice. A donut, a soda, a candy bar. But you are not making that choice. Your brain is running a program written 50,000 years ago. A program meant for survival in a world where calories were rare and death by starvation was a constant threat. Back then, sweet meant energy. It meant life. Your ancestors didn't have aisles of processed snacks. They had fruit. They had honey. Finding sugar was a biological jackpot. It triggered a massive release of dopamine. That chemical reward was nature's way of saying, eat this now, or you might not survive the winter. But today, the winter never comes. The jackpot is available on every corner, and your brain is still playing the game like it's starving. Here is the terrifying part. This isn't just about willpower. Your tongue has specific receptors called T1R2 and T1R3. They are evolutionary gatekeepers. Their only job is to identify high-calorie food and ignore bitter, potentially toxic plants. When those receptors touch sugar, they send a direct signal to your brain's reward system, the exact same system activated by cocaine and nicotine. You aren't just eating a snack. You are triggering a primal survival circuit that bypasses your prefrontal cortex entirely. Science has put this to the test. In one study, researchers gave lab mice a choice. They could have cocaine or they could have sugar water. The result was shocking. The mice almost always chose the sugar. Even the mice that were already addicted to cocaine switched to the sweet stuff. Your brain prioritizes sugar because in the wild, it is the most efficient fuel you can get. Your biology is hard-coded to seek it above almost everything else. It is a mismatch between your ancient hardware and your modern environment. But wait, there is even more to this story. You are not just fighting your own brain. You might be fighting your gut. New research suggests that the trillions of bacteria living in your digestive tract also influence your cravings. Certain bacteria thrive on sugar. They can send signals up the vagus nerve to change your mood or your appetite. They want you to eat the donut because that is how they survive. You are not just a person. You are an ecosystem, and your inhabitants are hungry. So, next time you feel that pull towards something sweet, remember this: you are not weak. You are not failing. You are just a human being operating with a survival manual written for a world that no longer exists. Your brain is trying to save you from a famine that is never coming. Awareness is your only weapon. When you understand the glitch, you can finally stop feeding the fire. You are finally in control. If you want to understand how your brain secretly runs your life, subscribe for more deep dives into the biology of being human. What is the one food you find impossible to give up? Tell me in the comments below.